The number 13 seed, Casper Ruud, here with us at our BMW Tennis Channel desk. Casper, good to see you.
Thank you, likewise.
New father. So many things to discuss here, but third time into the round of 16. Congratulations on the victory today.
Thanks.
Had to come back from a set down, but aside from that one service game you dropped, that one game, I thought it was a very good serving day for you.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, the serve has been this year a key shot for me so far in many of my match wins, and today again. You know, I played a player who's fairly new to the tour and new to this kind of not level, but playing at these tournaments, you know, regularly. So I don't know too much about him, but obviously I've seen highlights and videos in the past, you know, half a year or so, and I have practiced with him once. But yeah, in the beginning I didn't really find the rhythm and that good feeling that I was looking for. And he was playing fast, you know, aggressive, and just kind of overpowering me. And from there, I luckily was able to get like a sort of a, not a cheap break, but a little bit of a fortunate break in the second. And from there, I kind of gained some more confidence. And the third set was easier to play and see the ball when the sun went down a little behind the stadium. And I felt like I was playing better and better as the match went on, and happy to get through that tough match.
Yeah, you certainly finished strong, and mentally you look very solid all the way through out there today. You mentioned the serve, which has been very strong, especially this year. I know you made a bit of a technical change with your racket, slightly smaller head size.
Yeah.
Correct? Has that helped you with the control?
1 second, I'm just watching this point.
I'm watching some highlights here. We got all the screens.
Yeah, sorry. What did you say? If it has helped me with the serve?
It's helped you with the serve. Yeah, what has that given you? Because you went slightly smaller.
Yeah, right? I think it's in a time where I know some players have actually gone bigger. I've elected to go smaller. I was one of the fewer guys who played with 100 square inch head size on tour, I felt, at least. And if you looked at the top 20, top 30 in the world, majority of the guys were playing a 97, 98 frame. Yeah. And when the tempo or the ball striking has become so good and so fast that it is now, I just felt with 100 head size that I wasn't able to control the ball anymore. If I was slightly late and I wanted to swing full, it would just fly on me, and I didn't get that spin. Obviously, 100 head size creates more spin, but it does create more power, so it kind of popped long. So the 98 square inch change was to feel a bit more control and be able to swing more fully through every shot and feel like the ball wouldn't kind of fly out on me. So that was the kind of main objective and goal with the ground strokes. And I felt when I was serving that I could rip every serve at 110% power, and it would still kind of dip in as well. So I feel like I can serve freer and kind of full on every serve, and it also feels like a good feeling you will go in. But yeah, it requires more full shots. I mean, as you don't get as much power from a 98 square inch head size, you need to swing full on mostly every shot, and that's kind of been what I was wanting.
That's great insight. I spoke to Jack Draper, who made some pretty significant string changes. Okay. Have you messed around with that at all?
Not too much. I found a combination that I really like, and you know, look, if you compare last year to, let's say, 2022, which was my best year, I don't think that the strings have become any worse for me. I just think that sometimes you're playing players who, you know, up their level, and ultimately I haven't felt like strings is the biggest concern or biggest problem for my tennis, or to get back in the, let's say, top 10 or top 8. And that, when you've been there before, that will always be the goal, to get back there. But don't think that the strings are the issue for me. So there are other things I'm working on, and particularly on practice court and in my game. So I have, of course, had like nights where I've thought of what can be done, but I've ultimately never really thought of strings being a big issue. So that's kind of why I've been stuck or kept the same strings for almost 10 years now.
Yeah, there's also something to be said for what's worked for you well in the past, as also, which is great. Again, as we said, congratulations on being a new father.
Thank you.
How is the sleep schedule with the beautiful small baby?
Yeah, I mean, she's not here, unfortunately. She's back home, and I try to spend some time on FaceTime and see how they're doing. But yeah, they're both doing great, mother and the baby, and she's growing, she's eating, she's sleeping, from what I hear. But it is, you know, it's 24/7 work. You have to be alert. I remember the first couple of weeks when I was home, you know, you don't sleep maybe as heavy as you usually do, but there's honestly not much more calming in the world than having like a newborn on your chest, and it's like a sleeping medicine, and it was the best feeling. So of course I'm looking forward to get back to that in a few weeks, but still have some more matches and a couple tournaments to go before we go back home.
So incredibly happy for you.
Thank you.
I know you've been having some fun at non-traditional events as well. MGM Slam, you were there. It seems like all the players had fun in that shootout format.
Yeah, I mean, it was a one-day event, easy for us players. Of course, I wish I'd gone deeper, but I played Riley. He played a good match, and tie-breaking against Riley is not always the easiest. But but yeah, whenever there's a one-day thing nearby, the schedule works out. You know, why not? You know, those opportunities, those offers don't come, you know, every single week. So every now and then it's fun to do, and I always enjoy trying to play tennis in a city that doesn't have ATP tournaments. So Vegas have had show matches in the past, but they don't have an ATP Tour tournament. They've had a Challenger, which I actually played, and I enjoyed my time there. So it is fairly similar to here, you know, dry, a little bit of altitude, and of course you can you can do pretty much anything you want there.
That's right. That's right.
In terms of everything. But yeah, it was a fun one-day event, and a lot of the players showed up, and it was good.
Riley said he had a great time. He said you took all the boys out to dinner.
Yeah.
He said, you know, Casper is the nicest guy. He treated us all. It was amazing. He spoke very fondly. He said he had a good night.
That's nice to hear. Yeah, he's Riley is the guy to ask if you want a good restaurant or good food. So
he knows his food.
He knows a lot about food and culture and everything. So he was gonna take me for dinner, and then during the dinner it switched around. So yeah, it was on me at the end of the night. So yeah, I don't know how that happened, but he owes me a nice dinner.
He definitely owes. I'll make sure to remind him. Okay, moving forward, round of 16. It'll end up being watching the match right now. Carlos or Rinderknecht, tight match there. Possibly the biggest challenge in the world, which is Carlos right now, hasn't lost a match this year. What'll the preparation look like for that one?
Well, I'm watching now, you know, as we speak, and Rinderknecht has really also stepped up in his level and his career has kind of shot off lately. He's it was he that played the Valentine in the Shanghai finals. So I mean, they're both equally, you know, had really good success, and they're cousins. So it would be really fun to play the cousins back to back. But the
family's gonna hate you if you beat them both.
Well, I have had played a couple times with Arthur in the past, and last time I lost in Cincinnati. So whoever it will be tough. Of course, Carlos. It's like you said, probably the hardest current challenge in tennis. But we're all human. Everyone's beatable, even though it doesn't always seem like it. So I'm just gonna go home and rest, recover tomorrow, and then hopefully be ready for a good match.
Awesome. Continue playing awesome tennis, and so happy.